Final game of week 5 sees Parmesan versus Scrandinavia. Scandinavia in red, Parmesan in white. And early on, Parmesan have the ball in their defence, looking to come forward. Finding Jonas the ball to Richie, playing it back to Gareth. Gareth with some tricky footwork there, trying to get past Cal. Eventually does find Richie, who's in the Scandinavia half. James on loan from Flaberdeen, trying to close down, and the ball goes out. Quick reminder, Scandinavia do have a player loan penalty of 2 goals, as James finds Rob, and the ball is saved there by Ryan in goal. So Scandinavia will need to have 2 or more goals, as James's shot saved. Need to be winning by 2 or more goals in order to get anything from this match. To win it, they need to be 3 ahead. Rob now picks up that ball, finds Stephen, and Stephen slots it away, as I've just finished talking about the criteria that Scandinavia need to be aware of, and Stephen gets him off to a fantastic start. In the corner, Gareth looking to play it back to his goalkeeper, but Rob reads that ball perfectly, gets in front. Jonas with it, hands up, but you know, there's nothing you can do. You need to close down those spaces. Lewis then tries to claim that Stephen's goal's in the box. Neither are heard by the ref. He waves play on and deems the goal valid to put Scandinavia 1-0 up. The finger comes into the screenshot as Scandinavia come forward with the ball with Cal out wide. I don't know who Cal is. Apologies to Cal for getting that wrong. Richie now with the ball in his own half after winning it off of Cal/Call. Rob now picking up the ball after battling with Jonas there. Rob coming forward, playing it into space for himself. Lewis comes across to try and close the gap, but Rob still has the ball. Looking for support here and plays it all the way back to James on loan. James plays it to Stephen. Stephen with a shot and a good save by Ryan, but it's in the back of the net on the deflection there. He'd initially got a good hand on it, but just couldn't get the second ball after it's rebounded off his hand, and it sticks it into the net. Goal will be credited to Stephen for the shot on target, but just unfortunate there from Ryan. It was just behind him and it just bounced in. And that puts Scandinavia 2-0 up. And so quickly on, they've managed to get the 2 goals that they need to offset their sub-penalty. Now, a little bit of confusion is going to happen here because we've got James in the Man United shirt, who is Scandinavia's permanent player, and we also have James from Flaberdeen on loan. So please be aware, I will be saying James twice to cover 2 players. Scandinavia now with the ball coming forward with Rob, finds permanent James, and with a shot there early on, it just goes wide. Stephen picking up the loose ball, playing it back to on loan James, and James takes that shot as well, just wide. Rebound lands at Rob. Rob can't get it on target, and Stephen with the shot there after the rebound plays it straight at Ryan in goals. Gareth now in goals for Parmesan Belgrade, plays it up to his captain Lewis, who finds Jonas. Permanent James is closing down, but the ball still squirms through. On loan James loses it to Richie. Richie now coming forward with a shot. It's high there. Stephen picking up the rebound, but that pass to on loan James is weak. Richie to Lewis, and Lewis with a great place shot going past 2 players there to bring the reply back for Parmesan. And Lewis here giving some bit of banter back to Rob after celebrations from previous weeks that Rob had given to Lewis. Fair play to Lewis. The finish is good. It is well controlled, and he does play it through Rob and into the back of the net. You can give Lewis some credit there for dishing back to Rob. You can see here up against each other, Lewis making the reference back, and Rob, you're just going to have to take it, son. 2-1 Scandinavia, and so Scandinavia find themselves behind with the aggregate in play. On load James now with the ball, plays it to Permanent James. Permanent James trying to play it through James. This is the only way I can handle 2 Jameses being on the team. James plays it across to Stephen, and the ball ends up in the box for Gareth to collect for Parmesan. Parmesan coming forward now to Richie out wide. Richie plays the ball across, but Rob gets a foot on it. Jonas with a header, and the ball is just over. Rob restarting for Scandinavia. Ball lands at on loan James, but Lewis is closing down and gets interception. Lewis with a shot high there, and the rebound lands at Permanent James's feet to Cal in the middle of the pitch, but Lewis intercepts Richie now. Coming forward, Richie with a shot. Oh, brilliantly placed by Richie. Powerful run from him there, picking up that loose ball. Cal trying to get that ball under control, but Lewis's foot comes along, takes it away. Richie takes that ball, pushes forward with it, And a great place finish into the bottom corner. Rob is stuck where he's standing. He can't get down to that. He can't get a foot out because it's been hit so well. And the game is 2-2 now, and Scandinavia are now behind by 2 on the aggregate with the penalties. They need to muster themselves here and come forward and get some goals quickly in order to offset that, otherwise the game could get away from them. Cal for Scandinavia can't bring the ball under control, and Jonas picks that up and plays it back to Gareth in goals for them to restart. But Permanent James gets a foot in, while Temporary James, on loan James, rolls over there trying to get the interception, but luckily Scrandinavia get the ball under control in their box. Nice ball from Stephen there trying to find Permanent James, and he can't, and Richie punishes them. Absolutely ruthless stuff there from Richie there. You can see on loan James trying to play that ball back to, does play that ball back to Stephen. It's Stephen that tries to play the pass through to Permanent James, but Richie reads it, and once again a carbon copy of his goal before, pushes forward powerfully and places it into the corner, and nothing Rob can do again. Parmesan have turned this game around. They're 3-2 up now, and they'll be looking to hold on to the lead, and Scandinavia have a lot of work ahead of them as Richie comes forward but can't get a clean shot on it. Ryan now with the ball for Parmesan in Scandinavia's half. He's battling with Permanent James, and he is still got the ball under control. Referee has not blown to let him out yet, so he still thinks there's a chance here. Ryan with the ball. Is he going to play it across the goal? Can he still? No, it bounces wide. Jonas with the shot. Oh, it's high and wide there. A little bit of tension there as we waited to see what Ryan can come forth there. Rob winning that ball off of Lewis. Coming forward, Richie now covering. Rob with the back heel flick to on loan James. Gets it to Cal. Cal around Lewis. Cal now, he's got Jonas there. Can he get past him? He's holding the ball still. Takes a shot. Blocked by Richie. Rebound lands to Ryan up front for Parmesan. Now, Parmesan and Permanent James in the corner once again. But Ryan gets out quicker this time to Richie. Richie looks to play that ball across. Stephen with a good save, and it lands on loan James's feet. He can't play that ball through to Rob, but Cal collects it in the Scandinavia defence. Plays it down the line to Rob. Looks like some grappling there from Lewis, but Rob still manages to collect the ball in the Parmesan half. Gets it to on loan James. Ah, and a great finish. A little touch and turn there from James, and that will help pay back to Scandinavia the penalty they have had to endure for having the player on loan. Lovely ball down the wing there from Cal to find Rob, who manages to shove off Lewis there, who's looking like he's wanting a bit of touchy-feely there from Rob. Rob then cuts inside. Lewis can't track with them, but Rob spots James in that space. Ryan unaware the player in freedom behind him. James with a touch and a turn and gets it past Gareth to make the score 3-3. And Scandinavia back to only being 2 behind now due to the penalty. Ryan with the ball at his feet. Oh, lovely back heel to Richie. Richie coming through. Richie for the hat-trick. Richie does get the hat-trick and puts Parmesan back in the lead. 4-3 to Parmesan. Richie with a hat-trick. That's a great back heel there from Ryan. Richie once again running past the players and sticks it into the corner. Stephen coming out to try and close down that space to try and put some pressure on Richie to make the shot. But Richie handles it well and puts it in the back of the net. Scandinavia behind both on pitch and in aggregation. Once again, James with a quick shot there for Scandinavia, but Richie intercepts it. James, on loan James, now coming forward. And the ball bobbles through some of the Parmesan defence, and Rob will try and win that from Gareth. He does. He's coming back in. Finds on loan James there in front of goals. Back to Rob. Oh, brilliant play between the Flaberdeen captain on loan at Scandinavia and to Rob to stick that in the back of the net. And Rob appreciating the work there from on loan James. Rob coming forward, finding him in space. Great control, keeps it out of the box. A little toe poke across the box. Richie not reacting quick enough, you have to say. And Rob coming through, getting it. Lewis once again trying to claim that's in the box. Nowhere near, son. It is a good goal, and the referees made the correct decision to allow it. Parmesan now kicking off with the on-field score being all equal at 4-4 again. But once, and as I'm saying that, Lewis, he head in hand, you can tell he thought he was going to be in on goal with that. Scandinavia are still 2 behind on the aggregate, and a ball from Rob's teammate hitting him in the face there. The referee asking for it to be restarted. Rob now collecting that ball from Stephen in goals. Cal to Rob. Rob with the shot, and Jonas, great save. They're claiming he's out, but no, he is in. I can tell from here. Quick roll out to Gareth. Great save there by Stephen. End-to-end stuff here from the teams. Lewis and Gareth teaming up there. Lewis's shot wide. Richie can't get the rebound. Lewis tries to get on it again, and another save. The rebound landing all the way through to the goalkeeper. Rob has intercepted that quick rollout, but can't get the ball out from under his feet, and the ball goes back to the Parmesan goalkeeper. Richie with the ball, turning it into Lewis. Lewis trying to backheel it, but not quite there. On loan James and Permanent James both in defence for Scandinavia there, and for a minute there I thought that went in the back of net, but it's went behind the goals. Parmesan restarting with Jonas rolling it out to Gareth. Remember, Scandinavia are 2 goals behind here, even though the score is 4-all due to the sub penalty. Stephen coming forward, playing the ball to Rob. Rob with a shot, and Rob puts Scandinavia on the pitch with 1 goal in front, and means there's only 1 more goal that Scandinavia need to equalise the aggregate score. Stephen winning that ball, seeing Rob in space. Easy ball up the wide to Rob, and Rob smashing it into the corner past Jonas. 5-4 on the pitch. Can Scandinavia get another one to get a point out of this game and to reduce the sub-penalty deficit? Lewis playing it back to his goalkeeper. Jonas playing it back out to Lewis. Lewis now finding Gareth out in the wing. Gareth looking for options here as Permanent James tries to close down. Great save by the Flabberine captain there. Again on loan. Stopping that shot. Rolls it out quickly to Rob. Rob taking on multiple players. Finds Stephen. Stephen with a shot! And there we go. 6-4 now to Scandinavia on the pitch, which means it's 4-all on aggregate. Scandinavia are now back in a position where they could get something from this game. Quick rollout from James in goal, finding Rob, and a lovely weighted pass to Stephen to run on to. Perfectly positioned, perfect pace for Stephen to put his right foot around that ball and place it into the corner past Jonas. Ryan quickly from kickoff. Not bad shot there, but just a bit high and wide. And the rebound's landed at Permanent James's feet. Cal now with it in the Parmesan half. Back to James. Finds Stephen. Stephen! And there we go! 7-4, which means that Scandinavia are now winning this game with the aggregate included. High fives from both Rob and Stephen. Once again, I'm pretty sure Rob is keeping the maths in his head about what they need and is fully aware that they're back in a position where they can win this game. Cal plays that ball to James. James with a great ball through the feet of Richie there. Perfectly placed there to Stephen. As much as Stephen's both goals have been fantastic finishes, great credit to James for that one in particular, for the fantastically weighted pass. And just off screen there, a good celebration there from Stephen and James as Stephen appreciates the pass. Parmesan now coming forward. They know 1 goal is all they need in order to change the outcome of this game to ensure that they get a point, but can they get it? We don't have a lot of time left, but there's still time for more goals as Jonas comes forward with the ball. Great skill play. Oh, fantastic finish! And he's done it for his team. They're now back into this in a position in which they can get a point from the game, but potentially still go forth and win it. Some lovely footwork from Jonas here. Lovely roll as well to get that space away from Stephen and into the bottom corner. Fantastic, Jonas. And for his first goal, which is a great moment to see for him, but also a fantastic moment for Parmesan as they're back into this game and has stopped Scandinavia's ascendancy in this. Cal trying to find a teammate there in the Parmesan defence, but it gets to Ryan. Oh, and Stephen there before I can get the words out. Stephen gets the shot away and gets the goal. That then puts them 8-5 to Scandinavia. And once again, Scandinavia are in the position to win the game. If it ends at this score, they will get the 3 points after the sub penalty has been applied there. The ball bobbling about. Stephen in a great position there to get another goal in this game. He's been relentless in front of goals for Scandinavia and puts them 8-5 in the lead. And with that 3-goal lead, they are in a fantastic position for getting full points today. Parmesan though looking to try and spoil the party though. Richie winning it in front of Stephen and gets the ball back into his defence where he will play it to his captain in goals. Lewis quickly rolling out to find Jonas, but Permanent James has managed to read that. Oh, and just wide there from him. He really deserves another goal for all his efforts today. Cal battling with Jonas in the corner, but Cal sees it back to on loan James in goals. Ryan now for Parmesan coming forward. We're into the dying moments of the game. Can Parmesan get that one goal to ruin the party for Scandinavia? Cal now battling with Gareth in the Parmesan defence. Gareth's lost the ball there. Cal threw on. Oh, and it's just wide. And the rebound there to Stephen finds Cal in front of goals. And a save there from Lewis. Jonas now coming forward. A little bit of the hand there, but the referee said play on. Richie now. Can Richie get the shot? He's played it across goal to Jonas, who can't get to that ball quick enough. Stephen is now back. Applying pressure to Jonas. Jonas with some fancy footwork again, and the ball goes straight across goals there. Unfortunately for Parmesan, they just can't seem to get the ball in the back of the net. And as I said, we are into the last few plays here of the match. Stephen coming forward. Pressure applied by Richie. Lewis coming out and making the save here. Rob now with the ball. The teams are looking tired, but they got to hold on. Oh, and Lewis with another save. He's literally keeping them in here with a shout. And that's pretty much, I think, with the last attack about to happen. Lewis rolling it out to Gareth. This game looks like it's going to end. Oh, and the save there. And the game ends 8-5 to Scrandinavia. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area and want to take part, please check out our website fatfives.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.